One of the things that is so interesting about our society is how we like our things, our gadgets, our stuff. We want more. I had an old iPhone, and when it started to go south, so to speak, I was in mourning. I almost got an armband. It was that bad. I went over to Apple, and there was nothing to be done. I laid my hands on it. It was toast. And then I bought the iPhone on which we're recording this. And it's one of those things, I didn't want it, but that seemed to be a thing to do. And here we are. The simple thing for me was I have yet to take a video really or pictures, and yet we're using it in the church for our ministry. I tried to keep it simple, and I think I did, because I'm not doing this, but it's handy. We like our gadgets. You know, we want a computer with the maximum RAM. We want the maximum number of this and that. I want the biggest hard drive I can buy. And they look at me and they say, "You're crazy." I say, "But I do a lot of sermons." And they said, "How many sermons?" And I told them, and they said, "You could get by with like the smallest." Thank you. That really improved my attitude. But you know, as I've gone through this plague we're in the midst of for many weeks now, one of the things that keeps coming up to me is keep it simple. In fact, one of my military friends, their favorite saying was KISS. Keep it simple, silly. But that's not what they were calling me. So, you know, keep it simple. And that reminded me of one of my favorite books from nearly 40 years ago, written by Richard Foster, The Freedom of Simplicity. And in the beginning of the book, he tells us, contemporary culture is plagued by the passion to possess. The unreasoned boast abounds that the good life is found in accumulation, that more is better. Indeed, we often accept this notion without question, with the result that the lust for affluence in contemporary society has become psychotic. It has completely lost touch with reality. Furthermore, the pace of the modern world accentuates our sense of being fractured and fragmented. We feel strained, hurried, breathless. The complexity of rushing to achieve and accumulate more and more frequently threatens to overwhelm us. It seems there is no escape from the rat race. Well, in our enforced isolation, we get a Sabbath. We get this time to be apart, to think, to pray, to fast, to study, to listen, to think, to have conversations, all of these things. And so I think my friend was right. Keep it simple, silly, because keeping it simple is really kind of at the heart of who God made us to be. So let's keep it simple.